I am with Sean Strickland. I don't care what nobody says. I am a super fan of Sean Strickland. People keep saying, "Well, he didn't fight a good fight. He was just throwing the jabs, little by little. He wasn't even. He didn't." First of all, if he's telling you that he didn't had a good training camp, he said that he was going through some injury and stuff like that. So isn't it a little bit more smart to play it safe? It's not like he's fighting against a guy who has one specific style that you can study, and okay, he does this, this, and that, and he can go based off of that specific thing that he does. No, we're fighting a guy in Dricus du Plessis, which even though I don't think he's good anywhere at all, we're fighting a guy who's extremely unpredictable at everything he does. Everything, the way he punches, the way he kicks, the way he even shoots takedown, everything he does, only he does it. Extremely unpredictable, and he has, even though I hate to say it because I don't like the guy as a fighter, even though he has a ugly style, he has massive power. If I'm Sean Strickland and my training camp is going the wrong way, and I got some injury and I got some stuff that I'm going through, I'm going into the cage with this guy who I don't even know how to prepare with him because he doesn't have, he's super unpredictable. I'm just gonna play it safe. Jab. Just bro, you can't be judging a fighter when you don't even know what that person went through. Who knows what that guy was going through? And like I said, we're fighting a guy that we don't even know what the hell this dude is gonna come up with at the next minute. Du Plessis does what he does. Only he does that stuff. And like I said, it's not that he's good, that he's super unpredictable. So I don't blame Sean for playing it safe. So, there was so much comments on the internet saying, "You talk all this trash. You like to talk all this BS, and then when you get in the cage with Du Plessis, it's all boring." First of all, we should be grateful for having a guy like Sean Strickland in the UFC, because nobody keeps it as real as he does. Nobody. That is the realest guy on the entire organization. He is. If he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you. If he's racist, he's racist. He's not this type of guy who's just like trying to talk nice to you to get you to like. No, this is what I am. Period. You like me, you like me. You don't like me, that's your problem. That is who Sean Strickland is. He's just telling you. He's like a Donald Trump type of guy. He's just telling you what was on his mind. Everything he speaks, that's who the hell he is. So for you to be like, "Oh, he talk all this trash," and then when he gets in front of Du Plessis, he's super bored, bro. If he's having injuries and he's dealing with personal stuff on his training camp, can you blame him? You're not. I hate people just like, bro, you're not in the cage. You don't even know what these fighters go through for you to be judging them like this. These UFC fanboys are the most bipolar fanboys I've ever seen. Because okay, so you're trashing him now, but you were fanboying him in the Adesanya fight. When he fought Adesanya, so Strickland, and now he loses to Duplessis. Oh, he's so boring. I don't even like this guy. I don't like this guy. He was just doing the jab. He should have just go for broke. Yeah, go for broke with a guy who's unpredictable. You moron. Go for broke with a guy who has massive power that could probably knock him out. A guy who we don't even know what he's gonna do next, because the way he's super unpredictable. Go for broke with that guy, right? If you're such an expert, why don't you try it? I hate people doing this stuff. They always be like, Sean Strickland should have done this, and this, and this, and that. Well, if you're such an expert, then why don't you go to the gym and start training, and why don't you try to do it? Why don't you try to be a UFC fighter? Why is it that fanboys always like to trash fighters? Why do you do that for? You don't even know what these people go through. You're so ignorant doing that. Yes, I was trashing the Duplessis, but the only reason I trash the guy is because I do not like his fighting style. It's ugly. I wouldn't pay for it. But I still appreciate the fact that he still goes inside the octagon, and because that's probably one of the hardest jobs to do, being a UFC fighter. Because you could lose. I wouldn't go as far as say you could lose your life, but you could get some hard injuries doing that stuff. You see all these fanboys talking all this garbage behind a keyboard, saying stuff that you would never, ever would say to his face. And then you get mad. At him when he says the thing he does. I don't care what you say. Call me crazy. Call me whatever you wanna call me. He fought a brilliant fight. Go ahead, trash me. I don't care. I do not care at all. I don't care. He fought a brilliant fight. I don't care. Call me crazy. He fought a great fight. Keep him away from you with a jab. Keep him away from you. Play it safe. A kick to the body from time to time. If he's injured and he's having a bad camp and he's fighting, and he didn't even have that much time to prepare for a guy who's that unpredictable. That's the way you gotta do it. I'm not gonna go all crazy and get knocked the F out. No. So I don't care what you say. I like the fight. I don't care. He broke his nose. Like what? Like 3 different places, and he was still going forward. That's the type of fighter we like to have in the UFC. Not some guy who's gonna break his nose and then he's gonna go to his people and to his corner to stop the fight. He went forward. He broke his nose. He placed it back together and he continued to fight. What? How can you hate on a guy like that? People hating and stuff like that. It's like, bro, like if it was you breaking your nose in 3 different places, we all know that you probably would have stop the fight, stop. I don't want to be here anymore. That's what you would have done. We have a stand-up guy who doesn't even like wrestling because he doesn't like to bore his fans, to bore the fans. Great boxing. Super honest outside the cage, super entertaining when he talks, and we're just gonna hate on him because he lost to Duplessis. F you, bro. It's because of people like you that the sport is, bro. F you, man. I'm glad we got people like Sean Strickland. I appreciate the guy, and I appreciate the guy a lot. Does he say some things that from time to time that I'm like, oh, bro, why you gotta say that? Like, for example, when he comes out with all these racial stuff, oh, this little black kid or this little white dude, it's like, oh my gosh, why? Why do you gotta say stuff like this? He does say things that I don't. At least he's being honest. That's who he is. Imagine that he feels the way he feels that way, and then you see him trying to put on like trying to be like all this like these guys who wears the tie. They always trying to tuck all nice and everything, and you know that's not how they feel. You know they're faking it. I'd rather have a guy like this, a villain that you know that he's a hole, but we get it. But I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the fact that he broke his nose in 3 or 4 different pieces. He fixed it back in. He fixed it or whatever, and he still continued to fight because he wanted to give us, the fans, a good show. I appreciate that stuff. I appreciate the fact that whenever he gets asked a question about anything, he's always telling the truth of how he feels about anything. I appreciate his originality. I appreciate all of that stuff. When he gets in the cage, he grabs the microphone and he says, "I'm gonna go ahead and bleed for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you guys. And you guys are a bunch of old. And I actually love you guys." I love that stuff because you can tell when a person is doing it for the fame, and you can tell when somebody's saying it from the heart. That guy tells it from the heart, and that's why I appreciate the guy. People talk about this. He's so horrible. He was, oh my god, this fight with Duplessis was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, but you was fanboying him when he beat Adesanya, right? F you, bro. Like, no. Dude, I really hope that Sean Strickland looks at these fanboys and just be like, F all of you, man. Because you can't win with certain people on the internet, especially a bunch of bipolar people. Like, F you, bro. You're not the one in the cage fighting for you to be criticizing others. I'm with Sean Strickland. When he retires, I'll be one of the people missing the guy. Yes, I will be. And by the way, I'm not doing this so that he could look at this video someday in the future. Look at this video and be like, oh, hey, give me a shot. I don't care about that, bro. I'm not doing this for none of that. I'm not doing this for none of this. I'm speaking about the sport because I'm passionate about the UFC. I'm a real fan who always buys his pay-per-view. But I'm not here to make goody best friends with a fighter. Let me talk about him nice, so maybe he'll acknowledge me one day. Nah, I'm not that with that stuff. If he does, it'd be great. But that's not why I'm doing it. That's not why I'm doing it at all. That's not who I am. I'm not that. I know a lot of people who does that stuff, who just talk nice about a guy so that the guy maybe gives him an interview or a shout out or something. That's not who I am. I do it because I'm passionate about the UFC sport. And I like to see guys like Sean Strickland, who always go inside the octagon to give us a great show, give us our money worth fighting, who's always being real with everybody, telling it like it is, who's somebody who's never gonna be a fake. How can you hate on a guy like, yo, bro, like, what? How could you hate on a guy like that? Do you know he could have probably taken, tried to take Duplessis down? That's because that's the approach that you usually take when you're fighting a guy who has knockout power. You take him down so that you could take some of the energy, some of the, tire him out a little bit to take some of the power away. Do you know that Sean Strickland could have done that, and he chose not to do that because he wanted to give us a good show, which is a stand-up fight, man to man? How can you hate on somebody like that? You can't win with these with UFC fans, bro. He beats Adesanya. Oh, he's the best thing in the world, and then he loses to Duplessis. Oh no, he's the nah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get out. I don't care what none of you... Listen, man. I don't care what none of you say. Strickland, we appreciate you. We love how real you are with people. We love that you get in the cage to give us a good show, to give us a good, worthy... some... We know that you get on the cage to give us our money's worth fight, and we appreciate you for that. We appreciate you for being real and never be fake, for keeping it 100. Even though I'm not gonna be a fanboy and call you perfect, even though there is a lot of racial stuff that you say that makes me go, ugh. But we appreciate the fact that you at least keep it real with all of us fans. We could at least appreciate that. I already saw a video where he's saying that he's getting better, that he's already training again and doing all this hard work again. Watch these bipolar people. Watch. Look, they hate him with Adesanya. I mean, they not. They loved them with Adesanya. Now they hate him because of Duplessis. Watch him beat the next guy, the next contender. Watch him beating the next guy, and then you guys all back. Oh, we love you, Strickland. Watch. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video off, man. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video up. But before I go, I just wanted to say, Strickland, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for always being a showman, giving us the great fights and always keeping it real. And I speak for for millions of people, we appreciate you. That's it. That's all I gotta say. The end of story. End of this video. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Have a good day.